insertion sort code. All right. Insertion sort is a simple sorting algorithm that builds the final sorted array or list one item at a time. Okay. So we will write a function that takes an array of integers and return the sorted version of that array. Okay. So let's make the function first. Def insertion sort. It receives an array by the name array. Okay. So this is our insertion sort function. So it starts from the first element of the array and goes to the length of the array. Okay. What is the major difference between insertion sort and bubble sort? देखिए bubble sort के अंदर जो है bubble sort and both sort and insertion sort are basically have the same purpose. थोड़ा सा जो है ना उसमें difference होगा आपका big notation में. समझा? So insertion sort and bubble sort are both comparisons based sorting algorithm that operate on arrays of data, but they differ in how they sort the elements. Insertion sort works by sorting the element in the array one at a time. The algorithm starts with the first element and then compares it to the next element, swapping them if they are in the wrong order. It continues to compare and swap elements until it reaches the end of the array, effectively inserting each element into its correct position. Bubble sort, on the other hand, works by repeatedly swapping adjacent pairs of the elements if they are in the wrong order in each pass through the array. So insertion sort only works from the current position to the start and checking if they are in the right order. Otherwise, bubble sort it goes from the start till the end every time. So the main difference between insertion sort and bubble sort is their efficiency. Insertion sort has an average time complexity of big notation में n square, which means that it is not very efficient for large data set. However, it performs well for small data sets. Bubble sort has an average time complexity of ये भी n square ही होगी and it tends to be slower than insertion sort. अब देखें basically तरीकाकार में फर्क है. तरीकाकार में फर्क ये है जैसे कि let's say हमारे पास ये एक array है. हम यहाँ पे एक random numbers generate कर लेते हैं between let's say 10 and 150. All right. These are the random numbers. Okay, generated 4657. Basically, जो हमारा insertion sort है, वो start होगा second element से, मतलब 1 से. Insertion sort जो है वो होता है start by selecting ये जो हमारे पास है, let's say it starts by selecting the second element in the array. This will be the first element in the sorted list. Okay, second element in the array. This will be the first element in the sorted list. Compare the second element with the first. इन दोनों को compare करेगा. Element in the array, if the second element is smaller than the first, will be swapped. If it is not smaller, so it will not. There will be no change. Move to the third element. This one. Move to the third element in the array and compare it with the second element here. In the array. If the third element is smaller than the second element, then they are swapped. So it is not. So it will be there will be no swapping. All right. Repeat this process. Third and second, or fourth and third, and then fourth and second, then fourth and first, and then fifth value. So when we compare it with this, the 101 will come down and 30 will go up, and then it will be compared with this. And then again, it will kept swapping until it reaches here where it fits in, okay, at the first location. All right, so repeat this process for the remaining elements in the array. Always comparing each element with the ones that comes before it in the sorted list. Okay? It is not basically कि हम बस हमेशा चलाते रहेंगे. Once all elements have been inserted into their proper position, this becomes fit in it. ठीक है ना? तो ये हम यहाँ से दूसरे से शुरू करेंगे. दूसरे से अब देखें इसको हम इधर इसके साथ fit करते हैं. ठीक है? So it is starting from 1. This position 1 और कहां तक जाएगा ये यहां तक जाएगा. So this is basically outer loop. I j is equal to I. So j starts from 1. If j is greater than 0 and array j means this one is less than array j minus 1, this one, so then they get swapped. All right, so this is very simple. Array j minus 1 comma j is equal to array j and j minus 1. So array j minus 1 will be equal to array j and array j will be equal to array j minus 1. They will get swapped. So this is basically a Pythonic way to swap elements very fast. So j is equal to j minus 1. So this goes back this way. So हमने सेकंड से स्टार्ट किया तो हम 1 तक जाएंगे, फिर हम थर्ड से करेंगे तो फिर हम 1 तक जाएंगे, फिर हम 4 से करेंगे तो फिर हम 1 तक जाएंगे, इस तरीके से ये चला के देखेगा. तो अब हम करते हैं काम कि हम एक एरे बना लेते हैं 3-4 एलिमेंट्स का मेन प्रोग्राम में, देखते हैं वो चलता है या नहीं चलता. इसका नाम रख लेते हैं कि my array is equal to 3142. ओके, my array is equal to 3142. और फिर हम जो है वो पहले प्रिंट करते हैं, प्रिंट ओरिजिनल लिस्ट. ठीक है, ओरिजिनल लिस्ट my array हमने कर दिया और उसके बाद हम सॉर्टेड लिस्ट इंसर्शन सॉर्ट को कॉल करके वो प्रिंट कर देते हैं. लेट्स सी अगर ये काम कर रहा है. अच्छा, इसकी ना वेरिएशंस भी हो सकती हैं, तो चलिए हम इसको एग्जीक्यूट करके देखते हैं. देखिए बबल सॉर्ट से ये एफिशिएंट लेस होगा, लेकिन जब ज्यादा वैल्यूज होंगी बड़ा होगा. लेकिन दोनों की जो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है ना वो O2n² ही है. सही है ना. इनएफिशिएंट का मतलब ये हुआ कि इट डज नॉट बेसिकली वर्क फास्टर व्हेन द नंबर ऑफ n वैल्यूज इंक्रीजेस. होल्ड ऑन, माय कंप्यूटर स्लीप्स, just give me a minute. So get the idea. So start from the second element, go to the first element. Yes, and one thing sometimes what basically happens as soon as there is a swap occurring, so we do not check rest of the elements. Okay. So you see, this is sorted. Original list is 3142, and sorted list is this. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So it is working. There might be other variations. सही है ना? And the above one is the one that I'm familiar with as per the syllabus. All right. अच्छा, अब देखें एक और आ गई, थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है. ठीक है, इसको हम इंसर्शन सॉर्ट 2 कह लेते हैं. इसकी हमारी अप्रोच डिफरेंट है. इसमें क्या हो रहा है कि अभी भी 1 से ही स्टार्ट हो रहा है, लेकिन i से उल्टा चलेगा. ये j इज इक्वल टू j माइनस 1. ठीक है, और इसको हमने बजाय लेस के हमने इसको ग्रेटर के लिए कर लिया. वही है अदर वे राउंड. एक हमारा एक और वर्जन है. इसको भी देख लेते हैं. एक वर्जन ये हो गया. ये वो है जो मैंने आप लोगों को स्टार्टिंग में पढ़ाया था. दिस इज बेसिकली अ सिंपलर वन. Okay, insertion sort 3. So this was original insertion sort. अब हम इसके बाद 2, 3, 4 तीनों चला के देख लेते हैं. हाँ, exactly. All right, so let's execute it, see if all of these are working. अरे यार. Insertion sort 3 is none. Let's see what mistakes we have made. It doesn't return basically. I forgot to return the value. You see, all of these 3 are working. So this is very simple. Basically, one is from the book, one is from the internet, one is from my own understanding. So you may basically, what basically happens that you start from the second value, you compare it with the value before that. If let's say this is 34, 57 is all right, 85 is all right, 23 is not. So what will happen that a loop will work, 57 come down, 87 come down, 34 will move up after 23, which is the right position. So where you put the original value, it is called insert. So that's it. This is very simple. Okay, so this is insertion sort.